Hello. How are we all doing today? Good? Good. Tell me you're good. I'm here to tell you, answering a question that I get a lot from you guys and from media outlets whenever I'm interviewed. And that is, what advice would you give to someone looking to start a business? And my advice to that is, well, first of all, don't start a business. Don't want to start a business. You should be obsessed with some sort of problem or lack thereof out in the world that you innately need to go solve. You can't live a comfortable life anymore with the idea inside your head of a product or a service. You can no longer fathom the universe existing without it, and so you feel this insane, ludicrous, nonsensical urge to go do it despite the costs, the challenges ahead, the unknowns, the time you're gonna lose doing this, sacrifices. But you see the world with a certain product or service, and now you can't unsee it, and you gotta go do it. Therefore, when times get really tough, no matter what happens, you keep on keeping on. If you're just trying to start a business, another thing you should not be doing, because that's another way to define stuff in life, is what you should do based off the opposite. So don't be doing this if you think you're gonna make money fast and get rich. You won't. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of startup costs, overhead, operational, legal, you name it. I've never pulled a dime for my business yet. I jokingly but seriously say I will see my first dollar in my own bank from Wanna Date the day I exit and I sell it. That's true. So again, don't be doing this for money. Be doing it because you're obsessed and you love it and you will do it for free. Another piece of advice for someone looking to start a business. You should consider starting a business, signing that LLC, if you're kind of a rebel and you really need to go on your own, like ownership route. There's just something about doing what other people tell you to do and clocking in and out and corporate world that just irks, makes you feel very uncomfortable and cringe. I felt so cringy in the first few corporate environments I experienced in my life. Very cringy. Wasn't into it. Could not see myself living that kind of life. So if you feel like you are misaligned with the environment you're in that's set up already and you want to go your own route, that's the only way that you feel truly authentic and aligned with your morals, your beliefs, who you are and what you want for your life, then maybe you should start a business. And that kind of goes back to a really true piece of advice, is that always go with your gut. If you feel like you need to start a business, once you have started a business, decisions you make thereon, there's no straight right and wrong in this world. There's only perspective, there's nuance. Advice you get from anyone else, the context, the details of it all. I've gotten great advice and horrible advice from the smartest people on both ends. And I can say confidently that in hindsight, the worst things that have ever happened in the history of Wanna Date, they were decisions I went with based off advice, not necessarily in aligned with what I thought was best. I've then again gone with my gut in many cases and glad every time. My gut's never steered me wrong, ever. So always go with your gut. In the idea of starting a business, or once you've done it and you're in it, go with your gut. More advice. If you want to start a business, remember that if you want something done right, you do it yourself. It doesn't matter who you pay and how much you pay them. You are the owner in this situation. You are the one who cares. It's your passion, your belief, your time, your ultimate money. You're gonna get screwed at times. If you want something done right, do it yourself. I've got no employees and don't depend on a co-founder for just the sake of protecting my vision and my company and knowing that I can and will figure anything out. I wrote my own trademark. I was at every single production run in the early days because I did not trust people to do it right, even if they were professionals. I packed and shipped every single jar of date spread for 3 years because no one else, believe it or not, could put a glass jar safely into a box in an economical way, wrapped in bubble wrap and ship it properly without it breaking. Some of you might be early followers. The first Shark Tank airing I ever had, thousands of orders went out all in the course of nights. A lot of them arrived broken because I had to have other people ship them. They didn't do it right, brought it all back in-house. Your girl here did it. Oversaw every single jar that went out. I went to every single production run, examined every single jar until you understand that you can trust people. don't by default. It's so interesting because like in life, it does go back to business too though. I feel like I could go on for hours giving advice about starting a business, running it. But I'll conclude with what I said on Shark Tank. Failure is when you quit. And success is subjective. People, maybe you're one of them, ask me, how's business? It depends how you look at it. I think business is great. Do you only think business is great if that means I am earning a large salary from my business? If so, it's a different answer. I'm not in grocery stores nationwide, so does that mean business isn't doing great? But I have very loyal, dedicated followers who buy this product regularly online and are obsessed with it, and it tastes so good, and I'm not bankrupt. I mean, you tell me. Like I said, it's subjective. But truly, I mean what I said on Shark Tank, that failure is when you quit. I'll go till it succeeds. And in my eyes, I just want to be selling date spreads and date doughs so long as I am financially able to sustain the cash flow or whatever to keep date spreads and date doughs shipping out to you guys. Because that's why I started this business, is to provide the world with date spreads and date dough. Well, I didn't start for date doughs. I started with spreads because you guys need this. I need this. I eat my stuff every single day. I can't fathom a world where I shut the doors of Wanna Date and I personally am not eating date spread or date dough every day because the world needs it. I need it. I started this because I needed it in my life. It's a product I want. Could I do without it? Technically, but do I want that? No, because I eat my stuff every single day. It is genuinely delicious. It's absolutely good for you. Like, it tastes amazing. You know, I didn't just start another food company because like who needs another like horrible tasting protein bar? You know, the world's got plenty of that junk. Some of it's good stuff, but like you don't just do it to do it. You do it because like you feel like you have to. Like it is, ugh. You're getting me fired up, guys. So with that being said, advice for starting business is really nuanced. Again, just know your why from the get-go. Why are you doing this? Hopefully it's not to get rich quick. Hopefully you're doing it because you feel some bizarre psychopathic urge to do it and can't stop yourself. And we'll leave it at that. All right, this is actually a cool video. I'll probably go on a rant like this again soon. If you want to spark the rant, go ahead and leave me a comment in the comments, please. All right. We're gonna end this rant now. Bye guys. Thanks for being followers, customers of everything date spreads and doughs. Hopefully, not hopefully, I will do what I need to do, whatever it takes to keep these products alive till the end of time for you and I both. Bye.